news. Yes, I was watching one news, and he was BPSC teacher, government teacher. So they, abducted that guy, and they forcibly married with their daughter.
Correct. Yes. And
we are meeting again. Could you please introduce yourself a little bit for my viewers?
yes. Well, my name is Rashfal. I'm from UP. I can be master in political science. My hobbies are reading books, diary writing, and practicing yoga. That's about me.
Hmm. Recently, I got a news like your channel had been, disabled by YouTube. So you
Yes, well,
did you create another channel?
yes. In the morning, today morning, I created one YouTube channel once again.
What is the name of your new channel?
It is English with Rajpan.
Okay, nice. Very simple name. Okay.
Mhm.
So today we will discuss one topic. Are you ready for it?
Yes, I'm ready.
Did you hear this word pakadua vivah or forced marriage?
Yes, I have heard on the news channels and even the newspaper also. I mean, the
Hmm.
news in the news and the
Hmm.
newspapers.
Yeah, there are some, states where they are doing this kind of
Mhm.
activity. I think they are doing because of dowry, and if they know the groom is in government job, so they are doing this. So, what is your opinion regarding this?
Yes, I think you are right. Absolutely, likely that all of these things are happening because of the dowry system. Because in our society, in Indian society, those who give the dowry, they are celebrated as a that they come from very wealthy family, and so I think these things are happening in the result of having the dowry system. And to mention about Pakadu Beba, it is most probably
Hmm.
prevalent in the Bihar and some part of the UP also. So it
Yes.
is like consider like if the someone, if any youth get the government job, and so that youth is we can say the captured by the bride family and forcefully he got into
Hmm.
married. So that is
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
that
I was
that the
watching
bride
one
family.
news. Yes, I was watching one news, and he was BPSC teacher, government teacher.
Hmm,
So they, abducted that guy, and they forcibly married with their daughter.
correct. Yes, and I also watch a also videos from the Bihar, and so there was only the girls which her age was just only the
Not
17
Bihar,
year old.
in some parts of Uttar Pradesh, some other state also.
Yes, yes, yes. In the UP, there is a one district which is the Mau district, which is also very much
Hmm.
famous.
Hmm.
Mau and the
We
Srivasti,
are
these
not
are the two
taking the
districts.
particular name of the district. There are so many, district and so many states. They are doing this kind of marriage. Okay. So,
Hmm.
uh, why they are doing this kind of thing? Do you think it's the right approach?
Yes, no, I think morally and the socially it's not the right approach, but the reason is very simple: poverty, and the huge you can say the exceedingly the focus on the dowry system. The in our society, the dowry become a kind of a celebration when the bride family give us dowry, so people consider that this and that family is very wealthy family, they are from very better off family. So that is the reason, because the most probably those who are the poor, they are not able to give and even afford, they can't afford that much money. People give 5 lakh 10 lakhs that amount of the money which a
Hmm.
person who is just farmer or something else, he can't afford that much money. So they believe that if they try to capture the broom,
Hmm.
you know so it
Hmm.
would be very easy for them to get the good
Hmm.
broom, and I mean the good wives and the 400 I mean the daughters. So that is the reason they are try they are being to capture the broom, and they get into merit, both of them.
Why they are so much fascinated towards government job employee?
I think
Because in mostly
the
cases,
what I
in mostly cases, all the grooms are doing government job.
yes, if you look at the COVID-19, then you will see
Hmm.
the whole picture that what happened really in the COVID-19. Although we learn a lot of the things out of the COVID-19, but the thing which I believe that which we learn, it's about the government job, because those who were in the government job, they were so certain, doesn't mean whatever happened, they would not
Hmm.
lose their job. but those who
mm,
were in the private sector, those who were at the private office and wherever any company, most of the
mm,
the lakhs of the youth and the both from the male and the female, they lost their job. It was only the government
mm.
job. They
Yes.
flourished. And I think
Mm,
this and the Pakadu Beba is very much famous. The for
mm,
decades, but it was the
mm,
what I believe that it is starting from there, that how the importance of the government job increase
mm,
in the people, societies, and particularly in the bride
mm,
families, that you have the private job, so you don't have the securities, that
mm,
how much money and how long you will be in your job. But when you have the government job, so you are totally satisfied, you are totally content that you have very stable job. And it's a very much famous that when you are in
mm,
the government job, doesn't whatever the disaster happen, your salary will
mm,
be drop into your account. But in the private
mm.
sector, if you go your office, you will get your salary. Otherwise your the salary will be the reduce out of the your total monthly salary, which is not in the government job.
Mm.
That is the
Okay.
what I believe.
Why they are
It's a
not
main
preferring
reason
for
for.
like in the private job, working hours are very long, and sometimes they are not giving, holidays to their employees.
Yes, and I think you would have been aware about there are the two or three famous companies CEOs. They were
Mm, mm.
asking for do the what the 90s
Yes.
are per week, 80s are, and
Yes.
it's not actually possible
Mm.
reasonably. And so
Yes.
you can understand why
Like
the people are not
working,
so.
like you can work 7 days, but you should give, you know, handsome amount salary also. But in the
Yes,
private
true,
sector, they
true,
want
true.
7 days working, but they are not giving proper amount, proper salary.
Hmm. Yes. Yes, even village also, those who are in the government, so they get a lot of the respect out of the societies. But those
Mm,
who are in the
mm,
private sector, they are not deserving, that much the respect and the recognitions in the, among the people.
mm,
So that is the reason.
mm,
And
mm,
what I believe that somewhere we as a people fail to distinguish what is the reasons for having the dowry, because we generally
mm,
try to brandize, be broadcast that we are
mm,
giving that much money. Let me give an example of my own village. So there were
mhm,
the two people. One of them, he had taken 10 lakh rupees in his
mm,
in his marriage. The next one, he had taken 5 lakhs. So whenever they start talking, gossiping, they always give their own example. We had taken that much money, that much money. So that mindset is skilling among the other people.
mm,
So you can understand that how the people had the mind. People have the mindset when they get the dowry, so they try to broadcast to other that we got this that amount of the dowry. So we are, as a people, we are expanding the dowry system in India, in Indian
mm,
society.
But we can take help from the social media. We can run a campaign. We can,
Hmm.
make a dowry-free India. Yes,
Yes, yes.
because
But for that, we
women
as a
are also educated. Nowadays, girls, women are also educated. They can earn and they are highly educated. Then why should they give dowry?
yes, and yes, it's a totally true that women are educated, and I have noticed one thing that those women who are the educated, so actually they are against for the dowry, and
Hmm,
they even ask their parents to not give the dowry. And those who are the
hmm.
uneducated, even they ask for the dowry. The girls also say that you should give. And another
In
example of
some
my own
cases, yes.
village.
In some cases, hmm, I agree.
See, yes, for the cities, I would say in the some cases, but in the village, it is in the most of the cases. There is a one girl in my own village, and she asked her parents to give a bullet guard, the bikes, and 3 lakhs rupees. It is a very recent example of my own village, and she was fighting for that, and so you can understand.
Because their
Sometimes
mindset
girls
is if
also.
they are like it is their mindset if they are getting good amount of money, they are
Hmm,
getting furniture and car also, they can
hmm,
get more respect in their in-laws house. It is the mindset of the girl.
that's true, true. Yes, and I think poverty is the something which is trying to expand the pakadua viva, the marriage.
But it's
Because
illegal. And in the court, you can challenge this marriage, and they will, they will also say it's a illegal marriage. So I think it's a wrong, activity. We should never do this.
yes, but problem is that we don't have any laws, rules, regulations, not just on the state level, even the
No,
central
you
level.
can, no, you can challenge in the court because it's a forced marriage. So you can challenge.
Yes, we can challenge, but what happen after when the from the boys side, I mean from the groom side, they challenge it. So from the bride side, they put the fake cases that you did all of
Yes.
these things. So that is the issues.
Mm. Yes. Yes. We should, spread some awareness regarding this.
I think NGO can do work in the better way to creating the
Some
awareness.
NGO are also working, and it's a
Hmm.
very, this time this topic like pakadua viva or forced marriage is very hot topic.
Yes, yes. And what
Hmm.
do you think about that?
I think it's a wrong practice. We should never do this because
Yes,
everybody has their own right to marry with a girl or boy. And if you are doing forcibly, it's not a good thing for their, upcoming life, for their future life.
yes, and
Because
like
every
I
person, every girl, and every boy has their own dreams. So it's not a
yes.
good thing.
Yes, and I have seen a lot of the videos in which the girls, even the boys, I mean mostly the girls, they are very minor. Even they are not, legally they are not qualified for the marriage. Still, their parents, uh, pressurize to the boys. I mean, those who
It's
have
a
those who are in the
it's a
state.
it's a different thing, but pakadua vivah is a different thing. Like if you are doing a government job in some region, they will capture you, and after that they will, marry you with their daughter, with their niece, some other girls.
Yes,
So nowadays, how are you doing practice?
yes. I think it's my first session with you. I'm not taking the session, so it's my first session.
Hmm. And how's your preparation going on? Because you are studying, na?
Yes, it's a good.
Hmm. So do you think video conversation is better than audio session?
Yes, I think video conversation is good when we compare to between audio and the video call. It's a better.
Hmm. But if someone is beginner and they have shy nature, so they should start with audio or video.
Yes, I think for that or it would be that not to come on the video call because we are not so comfortable with the video call. So it would be not preferable for having the audio call instead of the video call.
And what do you think about mistakes? If someone is beginner and they are doing some mistakes while they are speaking.
See, I personally believe that everyone make the mistake, everyone commit the mistake. So it's not the so big issue. But yes, if you are repeating, if you are committing the same mistake again and again, then pay the attention on that and try to improve it.
Because I was talking with a person and he was saying, "Ma'am, I'm doing some mistakes. I'm checking my grammatical mistake while talking." Then my suggestion: you should just talk when you are talking. You should never give your focus on your mistakes. Every time, if
Right.
you are thinking you are doing grammatical mistake, then how can you speak?
Yes, you are right. I think yes, I have also encountered with the so many people. They also say the same thing that they are not so so comfortable, so comfortable to come on the video call because they commit the mistake. And first of all, they want to improve their grammatical mistake, and they will come on the video call. I think it's not the right approach. If we are making the
Mm.
mistake, so it is that we are making the mistake because when we make the mistake, so somewhere we are learning something, and in the next conversation we will not repeat that mistake.
Yes,
So not
they
worry
should
about
just
mistakes.
speak whatever comes to their mind. But if you are focusing on your grammatical mistakes, so sometimes you can get puzzled.
Yes, what happened because we all come from all mostly from the Hindi backgrounds, Hindi medium.
Hmm.
So we generally try to translate Hindi to English and sometimes English to Hindi to
Hmm.
think and to have
Yes.
the conversation. That is the I think the fundamental issues which we face
Hmm.
and try to convert the Hindi to English. and we think that okay,
In the
I'm making the
beginning, it is okay. In the beginning, it is okay if you are translating, but after some time, you should get rid of this, thing like first I will translate, then I will speak.
yes, you are true. I think for the 1 month we should not be so much worried about grammatical
Hmm.
mistake, because we are just on the you can say the first stage. But after that we are making the mistake, so we should slightly worried that we are making the mistake,
Hmm.
because for the 1 month it's a sufficient, because sometimes we make the grammatical mistake because of the underconfident, having the underconfident,
Hmm.
for like we when
Hmm.
we talk to the first time, second time, for the audio call, even we also make the grammatical mistake when we are on the audio call.
Hmm. Yes. So in this
Yes.
video, we talked about Pakadua Viva or post marriage. Do you also
Hmm.
want to edit anything else in this conversation?
Nothing.
Hmm. So I think we should wind up this session. Okay.